And we're live. What is up, everyone? It is your boy James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 back with another stream to do. And today we have the Thomas and the Magic Railroad director's cut coming out. That came out on YouTube. A special direct cut. Hey, Gilbert. It's a special direct. Okay. Diego!
Is it here? The director's cut of Thomas and the Magic Railroad? Is it finally here?
Look! Look at it. It says special direct.
Wait, it's here? Is this it?
Yep,
Look.
it's here.
And
I am so gonna be hyped,
Or is this not the full movie? Or is this?
it's only 37 minutes and 17 seconds. Let's watch it.
It's not the final version, right? It's not the actual version, right? Is it just a clip of it?
It's just something right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And yes, it falls under fair use.
I cannot wait for the director's cut of this.
I guess so. But I would honestly expect any. This is probably.
You won't dominate, and you won't destroy her.
Big bully!
I'm going to get my revenge, Burnett Stone.
That makes two of us!
Oh shit!
The VA on these does sound pretty intense. Well, sure. It's probably good though, too.
Look at what flag it is.
Wow.
The Isle of Man.
Nice.
Whoa!
1977, we left Liverpool to come over here, which was a much better way of life, you know, nice and quiet. I think it's the security. It's secure for your children to play out. It's secure for you to walk about.
John Bellas.
Look at it, Diego. John Bellas.
That was
was
that the guy who was originally supposed to play Thomas and not Eddie Glenn?
Yes.
Out at night.
Look who's
And of course the countryside is beautiful. But you've got that element of night. And of course the countryside is beautiful. But you've got that element of trust with the community. Everybody knows everybody else.
There's also a church there too.
I had my normal job, which was an engineer. In 1988, went to training school October and had a career in the fire service. As the film industry come onto the Isle of Man, I got more and more involved with what was going on. A production called Space Island 1. It was shot down in the south of the island, and I was involved with that in a small element, doing bits and pieces. Treasure Island, I've done some high-fall work, some boat work, some line work, some fight scenes and things like that. I enjoyed the challenge, I enjoyed the immediacy and the fast-moving element of it. And that was all me. I didn't want to be a truck driver driving a wardrobe vehicle or a makeup artist or something like that. I wanted to be in front of the camera, and it was very, very difficult to do. It was very difficult.
It sounds like
to
Paul
break into.
Vids.
I was asked to go and pick this person up from the airport, and we were here doing a movie, and the movie was called Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
Oh, that's going to be the
Shot off to
director's
airport
cut.
and had a sign.
It will be the director's cut.
Magic Railroad.
I'll
Shot off
make
to the
sure
airport
that everyone
and
remembers
had
that.
Magic Railroad. Shot
We
off
did
to
not
the
see
airport
Boomer.
And
We did. Over here.
Look at that. We did not get that shot.
They didn't.
shot off to the airport and had a sign with Thomas the Tank on. Didn't know who I was picking up at all.
Guys,
I
put
can
me on
Blaze.
solo. Put me on solo.
Blaze, what's up?
Bro.
What is that?
Bro, I got impersonated. Oh, God.
What the fuck is...
I-
You
Okay,
got impersonated?
Yes, that was Oliver Scary Video too.
Let's just watch this, Blaze.
Yeah.
Doors opened and this lady walks through laughing. Came over to me, she said, "You don't need that sign now," because I was still holding the
And for
sign.
that day, it was
Folded the sign and put it in my pocket and went in the car.
Isaiah's here.
The thing is, you don't
Isaiah, look.
have conversations
Isaiah,
with people you don't know in your car. She was asking, the thing is, you don't expect to have conversations with people you don't know in your car. She was asking me about the Isle of Man, where I was from. She quizzed me on the Liverpool
At least you
accent.
have
I dropped her off at the hotel,
PP56.
and she said, "I'll see you again."
the music.
And that was
Nice.
it. So I kind of organise all the
You know
transport.
TV's
Look
still
at it.
live.
So anything they wanted, they would come to me, from hire cars down to helicopters coming in for shots across the hillside. On the motorbike side sort of thing, I was PT Boomer, and I was the one
Boomer.
who chased Thomas, crashed the bike. I was
Wait,
chasing
John
myself.
Bell was PT
That was
Boomer,
pretty early on.
But what happened to his motorcycle after that?
and not that too. Where did time PT Boomer go? They cannot be flying.
Like,
I know
where
where
do you
Thomas went, in like when he disappeared into the ground. Remember the one in Lonely animation? That's where Thomas went.
Think, like,
Wait,
like,
so did Fallout.
Would say this: little engines can't do big things.
Look,
Well-
guys, do you remember the one in Lonely Soda Fallout animation where Thomas
Yes.
was having a dream? That's where Thomas was when he disappeared in Thomas and the Magic Railroad. When he went into the
Well-
ground, that's where he went.
well, what do you think? What do you think, guys, happened to Boomer's motorcycle?
And
Wait,
the-
Diego. Wait, think of that. There happened Magic Railroad.
Oh,
It's pretty funny.
That's a really good concept, Isaiah. But I can't wait for.
No, I got a bad day from Magic Road. Instead of what taking place after season 5, what so many fans assuming, I want to take place after season 7.
Oh,
Let's
everyone,
just watch-
that's Rainbow,
let's just
you're
watch
here.
this. Let's just watch this.
Like,
the early on in the-
Let's just watch this, Diego.
like
the early
take
on in
place,
the
but
movie.
like season before season 8.
Yes,
Yeah.
today we had a good fan night of the classic because I want every single character from the classic series to appear for a great fan finale of the classic era.
And there's your P. It's limited up to 6
And
people.
what it done is
Yeah,
it damaged
also,
the
guys,
motorbike. So the motor
Diego, let's watch this.
done
Alright.
is it damaged the motorbike. So the motorbike was stuck in third gear. So every other scene we had
Look
to
who it
do,
is!
we
475.
had
right.
to slip the
Yes.
clutch.
The
And the
Rainbow
bike was getting
Sun.
worse. We had to slip the clutch. And the bike was
Wait a minute,
getting
hold
worse and
on.
worse.
I have
and
an
I just-
idea. You want to know something, Diego and Dax?
Yeah.
What if there was a delay scene where people made 475 crash into an accident, kind of what happened back in 2022?
Oh.
And this bike's
Yeah,
not going
I
to last much
believe
longer.
that. I
Listen,
believe
and I just said to them, I said, listen, this
that
bike's not
PT
going to last
Boomer
much
caused
longer.
it.
So we got all the bike stuff done. And by the end of the movie, the bike was on its last legs. Me becoming PT Boomer felt better than being Thomas, to be honest with you, because I was riding this Harley Davidson about 2 weeks into the shoot. I kept seeing Brit when she was on set. What I've done is I've done a bit of research. In fact, the research I've done was take a kid's book out, and her name was across the front of it, and then I realised who it was. So it was a bit of a wow factor that this person was on the Isle of Man who was Thomas the Tank. It was a big thing. I mean, when my children come up, we used to read Thomas the Tank books to them. The character was instilled into young children. About 2 to 3 weeks into the movie, I got called up to a hotel, and there was 3 people, one being Britt Holcroft, and she said, read this piece. James is right, little Thomas. Collecting Mr. Conductor is an important task. And then she said, stop, John, really nicely, really calmly. She said, I want you to animate it. I always associated Thomas's voice with the deep Liverpool accent, Ringo, Michael. So I tried to be a bit animated. So James is right, little Thomas. Collecting Mr. Conductor is an important task. Important is big. And she said to me, right, that's enough, thank you very much. And that was the end of it. And there was a message on my phone one morning, and it was Britt. And she said, hi, John, it's Britt. We want you to be Thomas.
Annie, Clarabelle, there's Mr. Conductor. We found him.
He sounds so good.
Pretty quickly after that, things started happening. I was contacted by the BBC. Quickly after that, things started happening. I was contacted by the BBC, all to give interviews for all those media outlets. Everybody was excited. My parents were excited. Linda was excited. The children were excited. And I was excited. Stepping into the recording booth, looking about, looking up at Britt, that was when the enormity, the gig hit me. But then Michael Angelis walked in, and I knew Michael Angelis because I'd seen his work, Boy from the Black Stuff and the Liver Birds and things like that growing up. He put his hand on my shoulder and he said, good afternoon, John. You'll be fine, don't worry. That's what the kind of thing he said to me, which was really good. What we'd do, we'd go into the studio and we'd have a quick read through. You could tell she'd done it before. If she didn't like something, right, we'll stop, go again. This is the way it went. Not just with me, but with the other people in there. Even on herself, when she come in to play Lady, the first time was just a read through. The second time we had the models on screen. It was difficult. Kind of followed Michael's lead on that, so much as he was holding the lines up and watching the telly and reading the lines with one eye and watching the telly with the other eye. So I just followed the lead on that. What shocked me most, coming from an engineering background, was the quality of engineering in there. Also what shocked me was the size of the models. They were only really, really small. I was expecting some sort of big models. It was a world of trains, train tracks. It was mind-blowing. It was in my mind all the time. Even if I was reading something for work, I'd read it in my head in the voice she wanted and animate it the way she wanted. So I'd learned from the first time when to lift your voice, when to drop your voice, when to pause, when to take a breath. And I kind of think when you listen to the two voices, the second time is much, much better than the first time.
Diesels won't dominate. They won't destroy. We won't let you. Neither will Mr. Conductor. You won't dominate, and you won't destroy her. We won't let you. Neither will Mr. Conductor.
There's a horrid lorry.
Oh,
Whoa!
Flying
Season
Scotsman.
5 referee!
A Flying Scotsman tender.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know.
And also,
knew it.
look at the tracks. They go to nowhere. They just stop right there.
Wow.
A
We
complete
won't let
end.
you. Neither will Mr. Conductor.
Pressure was evident at the second visit to Toronto. You could feel that the whole dynamic of what you was trying to achieve was different. And that enthusiasm sort of was moving away, not from Britt, because Britt was still driven to produce, if you like, the best audio she could. It kind of changed, and some other things happened when we were supposed to go out for dinner at the end and on the rap side of it, and it just never happened. So I think for me, the writing was on the wall. A small railway station in the UK contacted me and said, we're having a weekend celebrating Thomas, and UK contacted me and said, we're having a weekend.
It's not Tally Clinton.
Tally Clinton.
That's actually, That's actually Castletown.
Castletown.
And celebrating Thomas and all that kind of thing. We're having a weekend celebrating Thomas and all that kind of thing will have come down.
Is that right, Isaac?
With it.
Yep, it's the Castletown railway station. Tallyclins in Wales.
Yeah.
So we made contact with the production company and he said, John's been asked, you don't mind, it's not infringing any rights or anything like that. And he said, oh, just to let you know, he's not in the movie. And that was it. I called Michael and he wasn't aware of it initially. He made contact, I think, with his agent and his agent confirmed it had all been cut. It was sad, really, because we'd done a lot of work and we thought the movie was going in the right direction. We thought everything I heard voice-wise was brilliant because it was just like watching Thomas on the telly. It was a massive shock to me. I had a year or so of it really hurt every time I thought about it.
Being Clockwork Thomas, and the Take and Play Thomas. That's the same face I used for Blockman Thomas.
I put my son's Thomas the Tank slippers in the cupboard so I couldn't look at them. I think if the test screening was done in London, the perception of the movie would have been slightly different. People associate Thomas the Tank with an English voice, with a Liverpool accent, with more an older voice.
No. I can understand that all
Hello, Lily. Welcome to Sodor.
The way I look
Oh,
at
that
Thomas
sounds so good.
is a young adult.
Hello, Lily.
He wants to
Welcome to Sodor.
He's a young adult.
If you had an American accent, hello, Lily. Hello, Lily. Welcome to Sodor.
That'd be Martin Sherman.
Or Robin.
He wants to get up to mischief. He wants to have fun. He wants to get up to mischief.
Hello,
he
Lily.
Wants to
Welcome to Sodor.
Engage with all the other engines. To
Where's Edward?
Engage with all the other
Look at this
engines.
No. No, now Thomas is getting ill.
He doesn't have to be young for that. He doesn't have to be a different accent.
Oh, I didn't.
I think for me, the biggest thing is disappointment.
Where's Edward?
Why?
Okay, why did they cut Edward out?
They didn't have enough the budget.
Probably because his prop wasn't really fixed
in the fire authority.
Yeah.
People used to
had to wait until
jokingly ridicule failed actor, failed Thomas, failed this and all that kind of stuff. But I had two young sons, family, a house and mortgage, and I had to make sure that I had enough funds and a quality of life for my family. And then I just dropped back into the fire service and concentrated on my career. I always knew that it wasn't finished. I used to do a search on the internet and there was all these people. It was all this movement was bubbling under the surface of where the proper voices are. The movie hadn't done so well. We want voices, we want... And there was all sorts of petitions on all kinds of forums.
Well, Josh, actually, Sir Topham Hatt has a car. So he has a car, so Edward shouldn't have taken him.
Bring these voices back, and I just monitored it and monitored it. And I'd say to me family, that's not the end of Thomas the Tank in the Magic Railroad.
I've always found it pretty interesting.
Contacted again that they were going to do a director's cut of the Magic Railroad. It was like unfinished business, really. And it's
that looks so good.
It's about everybody who's involved with it, all the other voices. Thomas the Tank is embedded into children's lives with the TV show, stories that are available. It's such a big thing now. I've got a grandson who's 4 and he watches Thomas the Tank.
Isn't it pretty
Obviously,
funny?
he can't relate to anything that I've done in the past. But if he comes to my house and I put Thomas the Tank on, he's glued to the TV watching Thomas the Tank. So it still works now. It's 25 years of what if that movie did come out with my voice on. I've read every one of somebody who replies.
German of Sodor.
Yes.
Look at that.
German
of the Magic Railroad, and it makes me immensely proud who replies to the posts from the Magic Railroad, and it makes me immensely proud of not what I'm doing, it's what the team's doing. This will be good for Brit. She'll rest easy with this now because it will be going out the way she wanted it. Not the way it went out. The way she wanted it. Not the way it went out.
Great, so...
The sadness I had in
One
me
RPG there.
for getting caught is kind of healed. And there's only one person can do that. That's Thomas the Tank Engine.
And this is part 1.
This is the Thomas Director's fight.
So, Fat Hat's going away, and I've got good news for you, Splodge.
It's Splatter and Dodge.
I don't have time to say both names. While the boss...
Isn't that you?
Shh. The other one, Fat Hat, is away. The cats, that's us, will play.
What?
We're going to make life a misery for those steaming heaps of trash on wheels. This island doesn't need them. It needs diesels. There's no use for steam engines these days. They're history.
There's a little teeny problem, boss.
If you're talking about Twinkle Toes and the blue puffballs, I'll soon settle them with this.
Pinchy.
The supports on Pinchy isn't connected. Look, you can see there, it's not connected.
Yeah.
That has to be the most funny scene ever.
I don't think he meant to do that.
Imagine if...
There are too many voices of James here.
Whoa.
Go away, you fussy fly.
Whoa.
What do you mean about unfinished business?
You weren't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you that the buffers were there.
That's what buffers are for. To stop
Is that
engines
Eddie Glenn?
crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James?
It is Eddie Glenn. Listen to the U.S. James here.
My wheels were feeling worn out with work, so Sir Topham Hatt told me to think about all the ways I can be a really useful engine. And when I have, I can come out again.
Okay, Dax, replay that, but you do your voice for James. All right, replay that.
Thomas.
Alteration.
You weren't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you that the buffers were there.
Wait, no,
It's crashing.
Do that again. Do that again. Botheration.
You weren't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you that the buffers were there.
That's what buffers are for. To stop engines crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James?
My wheels were feeling worn out with work, so Sir Topham told me to think about all the ways I could be a really useful engine. And when I have, I can be let out again.
Go away, you fussy fly.
What did he mean about unfinished business?
You weren't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you, the buffers were there.
That's what buffers are for. To stop engines crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James?
My wheels were feeling worn out with work, so Sir Topham Hatt told me to think about all the ways I can be a really useful engine. And when I have, I can come out again.
Go away, you fussy fly. What did he mean about unfinished business?
Here's now the U.S. dub.
Botheration!
You weren't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you, the buffers were there.
That's what buffers are for. To stop engines crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James?
Oh, my wheels were feeling worn out with work, so Mr. Topham Hatt told me to think about all the ways I can be a really useful engine. And when I have, I can come out again.
Buzz or fly?
Neil Crone!
Whoa! That just makes me appreciate Neil Crone a lot more.
Listen.
You wasn't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you, those buffers were there, eh?
That's what buffers are for, to stop engines crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James?
Well, my wheels was feeling worn out with work, so Sir Topham Hatt told me to think about all the ways I can be a really useful engine. And when I have, I can come out again.
That doesn't sound bad.
Next one.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. Go away, you fussy fly.
Cam
What does he mean
Clark?
about unfinished business?
Whoa.
You weren't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you that the buffers were there.
That's what buffers are for, to stop engines crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James?
My wheels were feeling worn out with work, so Sir Topham Hatt told me to think about all the ways I can be a really useful engine. And when I have, I can come out again.
It would be American James.
Yeah.
No, that would be funny.
Go away, you fussy fly! What did he mean about unfinished business?
You weren't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you, the buffers were there.
That's what buffers are for, to stop engines crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James?
Well, my wheels were feeling worn out with so much work. So, Sir Topham Hatt told me to think about all the ways I can be a really useful engine. And when I have, I can come out again.
Go away, you fussy fly.
What did he mean about unfinished business?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I love Neil Crone.
You weren't concentrating, Thomas. Lucky for you that the buffers were there.
That's what buffers are for, to stop engines crashing. What are you doing in the sheds, James?
My wheels were feeling worn out with work, so Sir Topham Hatt told me to think about all the ways I can be a really useful engine. And when I have, I can come out again.
Now it's for the Japanese dub before we continue.
お前って本当に不注意なんだから。車止めがあったからよかったけど。ちょっとブルーな気分なんだ。ボディは赤いけど。トップハムハット卿に叱られたんだ。どうしたら役に立つ機関車になれるか、ここで考えろって。
James is female in English, but a man in Japanese.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
Let's look.
I thought James sounded like a kid. I thought James sounded like a kid. When I
Is that
first...
supposed to be like a reference to something?
Next take.
All right. Green screen.
Sparkle, gold dust, magic, railroad, buffers. The family told me as long as there is a railroad, there will be... Sorry, should keep going. Okay, could you not stand there because I can see you right at the corner of my eye?
Yeah.
Now that has to be the funny outtake out there. It's literally like the Toy Story 2
Gold dust,
outtakes.
magic, railroad, buffers. The family told me, as long as there is a railroad, there will be harmony. As long as there is gold dust, there will be energy. The family told me, we have... Sorry, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting this guy.
I knew there was I knew there were outtakes in this video.
Take two.
Okay, take two.
Yep.
What is he doing? Is he just raising his eyebrow?
Sparkle, gold dust, magic, railroad buffers. The family told me, as long as there is a railroad, there will be harmony. As long as there is gold dust, there will be energy.
Maybe Amy Shinohara before Death Theory.
The family told me, we have made sure that our railroad is safe. We have made sure that our gold dust will last forever. You will never have to worry. Yeah, sure.
Take 9.
Gold dust, magic, railroad, buffers, long station.
Next take.
He's sleep whistling.
Oh.
You won't even have to worry.
Look, there's how Lady's Firebox was made.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that is really clever. They just use the actual box of that? Or a steel box, I don't know. Sparkle, gold dust, magic, railroad, buffers, lost engine.
Alternate voices for Percy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been thinking, how does Mr. Thomas, I've been thinking, how does Mr. Conductor travel here?
By gold dust.
But if there's a lost engine, maybe there's a lost railway too. Mr. Conductor's railway.
The journey gets bumpier and bumpier. That's what Mr. Conductor told me.
He talked about buffers in his sleep. Buffers are at the end of a railway. I think that's how he travels here, on a secret railway.
Thomas, I've been thinking, how does Mr. Conductor travel?
What?
By gold dust.
No!
There's a lost engine. Maybe there's a... If there's... How does Mr. Conductor travel here?
By gold dust.
But if there's a lost engine...
Wait, so Percy's
maybe there's a
making
lost
female
railway,
of
too.
this? Oh my god!
What if Emily was in the Magic Railroad?
Like.
But if there's a lost engine, maybe there's a lost railway too. Mr. Conductor's railway.
Imagine
if bumpier and bumpier.
Imagine
That's
if
what Mr. Conductor told me.
He talked about buffers in his sleep last night. Buffers are at the end of a railway. I think that's how he travels here.
That
on
would
a
be like
secret
Pinkie
railway.
Pie voice.
Next one is. Oh.
Test screening. Train meeting scene.
Test
He said he was going to the windmill, but I've looked, and he's not there.
I think his sparkle's all gone.
If he was here, I'm sure he'd cure by coal. But he's not here, and Diesel is. And he's after the lost engine. If he finds her, I fear that will destroy us all. Even an engine as big as me? Yes, Gordon. Even you.
Oh no, now Thomas is getting ill.
Oh, I've still got sneezing powder up my funnel. Now I'm going to look for Mr. Conductor.
Yes, because he would never leave us alone.
Whoa, that is so cool.
How about a race, Thomas? Run, run. Sorry, Bertie, I can't today. I have to be a really useful engine and solve some mysteries instead. Perhaps another day.
I would do this for Henry.
Second one.
My smoke box doesn't feel sunny. It feels stuffed up.
There he is.
Here's this
There he is.
Mighty, you're here!
Come in,
I-
join the party.
Oh my god! Look at
That has a
this!
Russian accent!
Look at this.
No,
Look at this.
no, guys, look at this! It's Reginald.
Hi,
They
Whitey.
went to the scrapyard.
Whitey! Hey, what's up, dude?
I don't.
Come in,
I don't
enjoy the
say so,
party.
Josh.
We miss you, Reginald.
We're gonna have a party. I love parties. Yes, who's got the balloons?
Ill. And plus two, why
what?
does he have a Russian accent?
He sounds like Gru.
Join the party that's over. Just like Twinkletoes' magic railway is going to be over. Gone, like the lost engine and
Looks
the
like
buffers that
Scooby's-
lead to her.
Scooby's spine.
Destroy, Splodge. Destroy!
Yeah, but we might hurt somebody.
Or something.
You know.
So,
Well, what are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
it's time to finally put Twinkletoes' lights out. This is a job for the boss.
I've got to delay him. I've got to distract him.
Oh, yeah.
It's the old teapot. Smash him!
But listen when I pitch it down.
Oh god. It looks like Diesel tastes this or something.
Come on there!
Good job.
Boss, did you mean to let the roof fall in?
All the way in.
Always mean what I do, you rust bucket.
Like
There's no
steam
teapot!
engines.
Smash him! Smash him!
Uh-oh. Like seeing steam engines.
Steaming.
So, and that was a take of USSR Diesel 10.
It was kind of funny and somehow Trump.
Additional dialogue.
And how will I get back again?
Because you're a really useful engine and we'll find a way.
Yes, you will, Thomas. Then I'll try. Ooh, engines don't dive!
What the fuck?
Did Thomas literally said that? Is that supposed to be another dialogue though?
We can beat him, lady!
Well done, Thomas. Well done.
Really reliable and right on time.
Hey, whoa, what's going on? Whoa, hold it!
It has to be the most funny defeat ever.
Oh, that's Powhatan's actor from Pocahontas.
When he was literally.
Russell Means.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, that was Powhatan from Pocahontas. Right, Dax?
Yep.
Sorry, Diesel Tank. This is where you get off.
Mr. Conductor. Well, hello, Mr. Conductor.
Hello, Billy. Take your little punch. Check. All aboard. All aboard. Just checking, Billy. I mustn't let my conductor skills get rusty.
Important day, Mr. C.
Very important, Billy. I'm going to the island of Sodor. You know, it's the only place in my universe where I seem to fit in size-wise. Sir Topham Hatt has given me a big responsibility from the very first time.
I hope your visit goes well, Mr. C.
Green screen.
We didn't see this.
Let's hope they wear out quickly.
What's gonna happen to Junior now?
Well, my family is pretty good at getting themselves out of trouble eventually. And that cousin of mine, Lily, is a pretty smart guy. He just needs to put it to good use. I'm sure he'll give Diesel a run for his wheels. I just hope they wear out quickly. Can we keep rolling to a series of them? Keep going. Ready, go. Ready? Ha, 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 ha.
What's gonna happen to Junior now?
Well, my family is usually pretty good at... Sorry.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to Junior now?
Well, my family is usually pretty good at getting themselves out of trouble eventually. And Lily, that cousin of mine is pretty smart. He just needs to put it to good use. I'm sure he'll give Diesel a run for his wheels. I just hope they wear out quickly.
Hey, Gus, you're looking terrible. Why don't we get some more gold dust? Because I used yours up. And then you can go back home and I can go back to the beach.
Junior, I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen to me very carefully. I'll get that.
That was a good one. No, it's okay. But we can't do that because he's got to repeat. Ready?
That was good.
I mean, I know it's too late for you now in this movie.
God, I can't wait for the director's cut of TATMRR.
Hey, Gus.
Snap! And then you can go back home.
And you're looking
I can go
terrible.
to the beach.
Let's get some more gold dust because I used yours up. Then you can go back home and I can go back to the beach.
Junior, I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen to me very carefully.
I'll
get that.
I got it.
What's gonna happen to Junior now?
Well, after he gets deported back to Scotland.
You just said that! Oh my god!
Yo, Isaiah!
Oh my god, I am literally laughing my ass off on this.
You mean listen.
What the fuck?
Well, after he gets deported back to Scotland.
Oh, shit!
And then take a listen.
He'll work in a brewery.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
such a
Mr.
funny
Cadet
insult I did that.
It's just, yeah.
I'll get it. I got it.
We didn't see that.
Junior, I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to me very carefully. I'll get it. I got it.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Cadet just said, what the
I'm laughing my ass off.
Oh, my neck. No, we're out, but we're not down.
Roar. Who was that? Who was that?
Take three.
Dude.
What?
No.
Oh, God, no.
We're out, but we're not down.
Take 4.
No, Junior. We're out, but we're not down.
Take 5.
So No, Junior. We're out, but we're not down. There, James. Tickle all gone now?
Well, no, Mr. Conductor. You've been scratching my nose for 10 minutes and it's still itching. Why are you so tired? You just don't seem yourself at all. Diesel says red is a really tiring color. Is it because I'm red?
Oh, no, of course not, James. I think that red is bright and cheerful, like my sparkle. At least it was once, and must be again. I'm sorry, James. I have to search for something important now. You run off to work, please. What's become of me?
We didn't see that.
Yeah.
Why would he ask that?
Oh, listen, guys. Listen.
What has become of me?
No.
He's literally he's scratching nothing.
There, James. Tickle all gone now?
Take 3.
There, James. Tickle all gone now?
Oh my god, we didn't hear that.
Alright, don't worry, I was still here. I was just doing something.
1
Wait,
year
hold
ago.
Every story, like a railroad, has its heroes. Meet Thomas. He's our #1 hero.
Restoration began.
Who's
Yes.
that man with Grandpa? A man who doesn't like beauty.
I'm looking for Burnett Stone. Where is he?
The railroad needs Lady, but I don't know her special secret.
Where are we?
The Island of Sword, of course.
I know that your
this
grandpa
way?
could help if he would just believe that he could.
Look.
You found her, and she's beautiful.
The magic lives on.
Well, my lady, the lights are all green for you now.
Ow! I'll get you, Burnett Stone.
Watch out for the viaduct. It's dangerous.
No, you won't, woman.
Oh
Wait.
You're a really useful engine, Thomas.
From everyone on the Magic Railroad team, thank you. Win.
And I'll save a seat.
Please wait, listen. And I'll save a seat for you.
Yeah,
We'll save us. Join us for a chat.
Wait, but wait, when are we getting it?
We're gonna get it next year.
No, they said this year. Cardi said this year.
Really?
Yeah, because Cardi said it's gonna start to release this year. And Edward has 2 appearances. One, he has an appearance in a postcard, and he has a second appearance, and it's gonna matter to like why I think it's gonna how it's gonna matter is like how did Lady I think I know what it's gonna be, guys. I think I know what Edward's second appearance is. Are you guys ready to hear it?
What?
But then again,
What if? What, guys? Hold on.
What?
What if Edward was the one that towed Lady to Burnett's workshop?
No. But like I said, though, fans realized that Edward took the Fat Control on vacation. He has a fucking car.
Yeah, but wait, did you see that Diesel 10 that that Thomas and the Magic Railroad aftermath that somebody did?
US but UK. I want to watch it.
What UK?
US but the UK double time. Maybe unlucky toe. America told the Bible and told the caboose over here.
Listen closely.
I guess the spiteful caboose doesn't have the same aura as spiteful brakeman, does it?
Anyways, guys, I gotta get going because I am about to eat, and that just hyped me up for TATMRR, the director's cut of TATMRR. So I'll see you guys later. See you guys.
All right.
See ya.
And take a listen. In the Japanese dub, Mr. Conductor was voiced by Masashi Ebara, who would later go on to voice James in seasons 9 to 24.
No, I want to watch the US for the UK though. That
listen,
video.
Listen. Listen to this.
I called Toad the brakeman, Toad the caboose over here. Ugh, don't like that.
Toad the caboose over here.
This.
I need our fun fairs are always called carnivals for some reason.
Listen.
もちろん大事も大事。これから相当へ行くんだよ。あそこだけだからね。フードサイズとぴったり合うのは。私はみんなの頼りになる。
Masashi Ebara.
役に立つ鉄道マンになります。
Both of James's voice actors appeared in this movie. Like, listen, classic James versus modern James here.
かゆいのは収まった。
まだムズムズするよ。なんか疲れた顔してるね。僕が赤いから？赤は疲れる色だってディーゼルが言うんだ。でも真っ白な雪には赤がすごく似合うよね。僕のせいで疲れたの？
君のせいじゃないさ。赤は陽気で元気の出る色なんだ。
よかった。
僕のスパークルみたいにね。でも今はダメなんだ。おっと、いけない。これから大事なものを探しに風車まで行かなきゃいけないんだ。さあ、仕事に行ってくれ。
了解。そっちも元気出してね。
So that is classic James versus Japanese and modern James.
It's not something another seat out the window. I look. I think it sparkles all gone. That's so I hate all this.
That's anime Thomas sneezing here.
Achoo, what I should.
Well.
How
did I get going too?
I don't know if you should, Matt.
Yeah, because I got get some sleep. I'm getting tired already.
Yep.
So see you later, guys.
Right. And in the German dub, Mr. Conductor was voiced by Thomas Fritsch, who also voiced Sir Topham Hatt in the audiobooks.
Before I go.
What is it?
If I get Isaiah, I will make a Trackmaster custom of you.
Yep, out of a Rosie. Out of a Rosie.
Yep. That's right, Isaiah. I will.
Here's another German Thomas lesson here.
The English language is full of different accents and dialects. German is too, to an extent.
I gotta get going.
The German
see ya, everyone.
of films
Okay,
and
see ya.
dialects. German is too, to an extent, but in the German dubs of films and TV shows, accents are usually rather rare. If you have a British production such as Thomas or Harry Potter, where some characters speak posh, some are Cockney, some Scots and Brummies or Irish people, the German dub usually doesn't differentiate and just has them all speak Hochdeutsch. accent-free standard German.
What?
The same goes for American shows that have a token British person. They wouldn't have an accent in the German dub, but maybe have a more eloquent vocabulary.
Look at this.
Vocabulary.
Einen fröhlichen Sommer, meine Herren. Als Maul, Pip. Gerne wohl. Erfreut euch doch für mich am Sommer.
Zauberei ist doch purer Unsinn, Scharlatanerie. Ich fürchte, wir haben alles vergessen. Allerdings scheine ich britischer Herkunft zu sein. Und ein Mann. Brillenträger. Nun, das grenzt die Sache beträchtlich ein.
Of course, if a specific foreign accent is key to a character, it may be adapted. French, Russian, and Spanish stereotypes usually keep their accents, and Rajesh Kutrapalli's Indian accent is even stronger in the German dub than in the original.
Ich hab dir für Thanksgiving Thomas die kleine Lokomotive gekauft.
And in some cases, a character's nationality is changed in order to put in a more natural dialect.
I'm Australian. Ich bin Schweizerin.
Verstehe immer noch nichts.
But let's get back to Thomas in the German for a moment. Like I said, most characters with accents in the English dubs don't have one in German. Donald and Douglas, Luke, Bill and Ben, the miniature engines, they all speak Hochdeutsch.
What is that?
Accent-free standard German.
But there are a few specific characters who do have an accent. Do you want to know who was the first? Want to take a guess who the first character was to speak with an accent in German? Elizabeth. Okay, actually it was Victor. I will explain in a moment. But before I go any further, let's do another fun German lesson. There are accents and there are dialects. And in German, the words Akzent and Dialekt exist. But of course, these words do not mean the exact same thing as they do in English. In recent years, some German people have adapted the English definitions of the words, but I'm still going to differentiate here. Bear with me. In English, an accent refers to the pronunciation of words, while the dialect is slang, different words, or grammar specific to a region. For example, in German, you have an accent when you are from a non-German country, learn German, but can't pronounce everything 100% perfect. Like if you're French, then my condolences, but then you might pronounce the sentence, ich habe einen großen Fehler begangen, as ich habe einen größten Fehler begangen, because you have a French accent. A German dialect would be growing up in a German-speaking region, but said region speaks a different variation of German. Like Bavarian German, Saxon German, or even Texan German are all German, but in these regions, words are just pronounced differently. If you take a sentence like, ich habe mich heftig eingeschissen, with a Bavarian dialect, it would sound something like, ich hab mich heftig einschiessen. With all of that out of the way, in the German audiobook adaptation of Emily's Rubbish, Elizabeth speaks with a strong Berlin dialect.
Ja, nu? Das glaub ich nicht. Emily so ganz alleine? Hallo Elisabeth, wo ist denn nun die neue Lok, Emily? Ich bin ja doch so neugierig.
I am not sure why, but I also can't argue why not. Elizabeth's voice actress was credited as Charlotte Hedwig, but when the very same actress voiced the Duchess of Boxford in Edward the Great, she was credited by her stage name Lottie Krekel, and her husband Ernst Hilbig actually voiced the Duke of Boxford. Rest in peace to both of them, united once more in heaven.
Yeah, rest in peace to both of them.
Hier geht es immer der Reihe nach, immer schön langsam.
Anyway, in the model series, neither Manfred Steffen nor Sky Dumont ever did any accents. The thing that comes closest to an accent, if you want to count it, would be the fact that Sky Dumont always pronounced the word rangieren, shunting, with a slightly French twang. Instead of rangieren, he always said rangieren, which apparently pissed off the voice director very much. In any case, this audiobook adaptation came out in 2011, so a few years after Hero of the Rails. In Hero of the Rails, Hero does not have an accent, but Victor does.
Thomas, sag mir, mein Freund, wieso stehst du irgendwo im Nirgendwo? Und das mit 7 schwer beladenen Wagen? Bist du vielleicht verrückt?
Now, if you were to tell me that that's supposed to be a Spanish accent, I would not argue. But many other Germans would say that this accent is clearly Russian. And yeah, I can hear it. The way he pronounces the sounds. He still speaks Spanish in Blue Mountain Mystery, though.
Ja, mo.
Victor actually had 3 voices in Germany. The Russian one you just heard was provided by Robert Missler. In the audiobooks, for some reason, Martin May, the man who voiced Diesel in CGI, provided the voice for Victor, even though Hero and Kevin kept the same voice actors.
Der passt ja nun wirklich. Wieder runter damit, Leute. Kevin!
Ja, Chef?
Der war doch etwas sehr klein. Versuchen wir es jetzt einmal mit einem größeren Shotgun, okay, Kevin?
To me, this accent sounds like Russian with hints of Italian and Spanish, and also
No.
in the
Why
TV
we have a Russian accent? I hate Russia.
hints of Italian and Spanish, and also a little lisp. In the TV series, Robert Missler voiced Victor until The Great Race and Henry in the Dark. Then something happened. 7 episodes is Stefan Goslar. And Victor too would gain a new voice, though we wouldn't hear it until Series 22 in 2018. This new voice was provided by Kailas Mahadevan, who sounds...
Es tut mir leid, Rebecca, aber du bist ganz einfach keine Lok für Kräne, Bagger und Wasserwerfer.
more Albanian, I think. I don't know if it's too woke or not woke enough that I'm unable to tell a person's origins by looking at them or hearing their voice in this case. Next, let's talk about Alicia Botti. In Series 8, the Germans actually changed her nationality. Instead of Italian, they said she was from Australia.
What?
That's confusing.
Bevor die weltberühmte australische Opernsängerin Alicia Botti eintrifft.
Which kind of created a nice full circle moment, as the Alicia Botti close-up props are actually in Australia now. She never spoke with an accent in the model series, but in CGI she became Italian after all.
Thomas hat mich sehr glücklich gemacht. Es war eine tolle Fahrt. So viele Menschen, vor denen ich singen konnte. Und es war so lustig.
The accent is less stereotypical and more natural, if you ask me. The great composer is Italian too, but his accent sure is stronger.
Das Konzert wird ja schon sehr bald beginnen und wir haben definitiv keine Melodie.
I've mentioned The Great Race before, so here goes. Most of the international engines have accents. With Ashima, Germans have certainly argued whether this really sounds Indian.
Wie meinst du das, Thomas? Du meinst, so wie ich?
Manuela Eifrich slowly drops the accent the further she goes into singing. Frida, the German engine, speaks Hochdeutsch but pronounces Gordon's name the German way.
Sehe ich aus wie ein Gordon? Mein Name ist Frida.
Like in English, you would say Gordon. In German English, I would say Gordon. And in German, it's Gordon. And Vinny also just speaks Hochdeutsch.
Sonst landest du ganz schnell auf dem Recyclinghof.
All of the accents were dropped in Big World, Big Adventures. Everyone everywhere just speaks Hochdeutsch now. Ashima got recast anyway, and her original voice actress played Rebecca. No accent for Nia either. There was also this YouTube slop where one guy voiced all the characters, and sometimes he would put on some English accent for Topham and James.
Wir haben ein relativ großes Problem vorliegen. James rast außer Kontrolle, sehr schnell, und er fährt direkt auf die Station zu. Es ist meine Aufgabe, heute Knappford Station sauber zu machen, und sieh sie dir an, komplett mit Schlamm bedeckt. Ich werde ganz sicher dreckig werden.
And speaking of James, I would like to finish this video with another bit of a stretch. James was voiced by Tobias Schmidt, or Tobias Schmitz as he goes by nowadays, in both the audiobooks as well as the CGI series. He is one of, if not the most beloved voice actor in the German Thomas cast. He is also black. Now, Tobias Schmitz is one of those voice actors that really values their privacy. He doesn't give interviews and there are no real pictures of him online. The Die 3 Fragezeichen wiki uses this image, but I certainly can't tell whether this is really him or not. Tobias Schmitz or Schmidt, either way, is one of the most German names ever. Almost like trying to find an American named John Smith. Anyway, while he didn't give James any sort of accent, his voice slightly changed over the years. In Series 19 or so, the voice is a lot gruffer and cracks rather often. This could very well just be his voice aging or a placebo effect because I know the voice actor is black. But to me, James does sound a bit blacker here.
Oh nein, alle werden mich auslachen, weil ich knallrosa bin. Na, mach dir mal keine Sorgen. Bevor ich von hier wegfahre, werden mir noch viel mehr Güterwagen angehängt. Das wirst du schon sehen. Du meinst sicher den außerordentlich wichtigen Güterzug, der aus Festland gezogen werden muss.
Now, this was also around the time when Tobias Schmitz was kind of reduced to only voicing the token black characters. Originally, he also voiced a lot of white people, such as Candle from Big Time Rush. But from 2016 or so onwards, he's pretty much only cast as black people, and whenever there is a single black person in a movie, usually it's Tobias Schmitz who voices him. So maybe Tobias Schmitz was just so used to always sounding black that he kind of applied that voice to all of his roles. Or maybe I'm just hearing things and interpret too much into them. My 2 cents is that voice acting is still the one form of acting where your looks do not matter at all in terms of what characters you play, even though there are certainly cases where you would want your animated character to be portrayed by a person who can truly embody their identity. But most importantly, I just hope Tobias Schmitz is fine with it. Giovanna Winterfeld is another German black voice actress who was reduced to only voicing black characters, and, well, I'm not saying that this is what caused her to spiral down the pipeline, but she now has her own right-wing populist show online. Anyway, now, with a slightly French twang. Instead of rangieren,
it's always
rangieren.
That's what Sky Dumont actually did. What the Russian accent was provided by
Robert Missler.
The accent to late Jurassic,
like Russian with hints of Italian and Spanish, and also a little lisp.
The character's nationality was changed to make it sound more natural.
More natural?
Yep. Flatbeds of Fear.
Shipment of building supplies.
What's that?
That's a
Shipment
very
of building supplies.
spooky sounding.
What's that noise?
Or this.
What's that noise?
Which sound effect would be better for that?
The original?
The alien-like. The proper Season 7 US dub here.
In the summertime.
Thank you. That's what I like.
Then the island of Sodor. The engines are happy to show vacationers the wonderful sights to be seen.
In Bulstrode's first line.
Today the barge was more bad-tempered than ever. Come on, come on. Why aren't you cars where you should be?
I'm sure he did more takes, but I like to think that they found it so funny that they just kept it in.
Here's Brandon ad-libbing.
Thomas went. Boo.
And went. Boo!
This is a wonderful job, he whistled excitedly.
Oh, this is a wonderful job, he whistled excitedly. Listen to that boing.
That's the David Menkins Porter has slipped into the UK
by
dub.
accident a couple of times. Here in Pouty James.
Just listen.
And throughout all of season 21's Cranky at the End of the Line.
Hi, Salty. Hi, Potter. Hello, Thomas.
It's a party.
Then
Steve.
Creaky, cranky.
That's how Porter should sound.
Wait a minute. He should sound American.
In both dubs, yeah.
I'm mad that they told the brave man, told the caboose over here.
And then
Root versus Route.
And then what if they called Bradford the brake van Bradford the caboose in the States?
Why?
Doesn't have the same ring. In Thomas's Shortcut, the UK dub,
All the characters pronounce the word root as root.
But in the US,
Let's at least say route. Say Birdie's line here in both ways.
which version is better? Like,
I've been rerouted. I've been rerouted.
I've been rerouted.
Always said route. I've never said it as route.
yeah, I too always said route.
Why not? I've been rerouted.
Voice actors.
Is this Lightning McQueen, the world's fastest racing machine?
Is this Harv, the world's greatest agent?
And it is such an honor to be your agent.
Is that Jeremy Clarkson? Huh. I guess they do sometimes.
Who is Jeremy Clarkson?
He's one of the top tier cast directors.
He is?
Yep. What if Jeremy Clarkson voiced Gordon?
Jeremy Clarkson?
Yep.
Here comes the Sir Topham Hatt.
But since they can't say fat in the US dub, they instead have James refer to him as the boss instead.
Retconning
boss.
It's retconning this.
That's right, boss.
Boss?
Come on. Boy.
That should have offended Sir Topham Hatt in the US dub because he's mainly called Sir, not Boss. Next one.
Why? It was a pretend ghost on television.
But in the US, they omit this.
Neither do I. It was only a pretend ghost story.
I'm pretty lost on this one. Is it ironic that they didn't want to mention a character watching television on a television show? Bizarre change there.
Think about it. Come on. I've never seen it on television.
Thomas Comes to Breakfast, he originally said.
Meanwhile, Donald and Douglas arrived.
And in the US dub, he says.
Then the Scottish twin engines, Donald and Douglas arrived.
These are pretty nonsense changes, in my opinion. But I suspect they added these here because they assumed episodes would get aired out of order in the States. So maybe they felt they needed to add extra narration descriptors for kids to understand the characters quickly if they had never seen them before. Which was the case with Thomas Comes to Breakfast. This was technically the Scots' first appearance over here. Good going.
But I clean up nice, smiled Percy.
Wow. Good going, guys. Way to make a funny scene totally lame, though. Such a minor, unnecessary change. Such a minor, unnecessary change. They've used the term owning up plenty of times in the US dub before this.
Thanks for owning up to it, replied Arthur.
Let's Trouble for Thomas. How generic. Why not Thomas and the Freight Cars? Douglas. This one hurts. Brake Van was such a good pun.
Brake Van was a good pun. trucks.
I assume they thought the title Cars or Freight Cars was a bit strange too, so they just fully renamed it to Rusty Helps Peter Sam. Kind of. And my favorite name, Oliver the Snow Engine. Toby's Windmill became Toby and the Windmill. And my favorite, Not So Hasty Puddings, became Thomas and the Avalanche.
No. I find PBS Kid they call it Tom Not So Hasty Puddings.
How about Suction Cup Man?
Down! Hey! You can't legally own suction.
That's what good mac and cheese sounds. It's cuts inside and outside.
You're a cock!
Hey, I wrote you a song. It goes a little something like this. Penis, 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 penis.
Stop saying penis!
Penis!
Fuck!
Sir, what is going on in here?
It's nothing, penis.
It's nothing, penis.
I'm Penis Man!
I'm Penis Man.
Penis, 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 penis.
Stop saying penis!
Penis!
Fuck!
Sir, what is going on in here?
It's nothing, penis.
Penis, 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 penis. Hey, I wrote you a song.
Stop saying penis!
Penis! What here?
It's nothing, penis.
Son. But the funniest George Carlin bit here.
To someone on the street and say, "Pardon me, I have nothing to say." Someone asks you what time it is? Say, "Well, it's either 6:15 or Mickey has a hard on." Are intended for use on retail clerk. Did you ever go into a store and realize immediately that the clerk is running on a lean mixture? Here's one to try. Go into a...
All right. All right, Matt.
That little store on a Sunday morning and say, "Are you open on Thursday?" He'll say yes, say thank you, and run. Let them figure it out. It's not your concern. Stand on line at the bank for a really long time. One of those new kind of lines they have at the bank. The common feeder line. Or now you think you're in fucking Disneyland. All other tellers over to look at you. And buy some ammunition. Then ask them if they have any ski masks. Run into a bakery and say, "Can you bake a cake in the shape of a penis?" Why? Well, no, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, Lid. That'll wake them up, especially if you're a woman. Then stand up and wave at the pitcher. They'll think you're a fun fan. They'll think it's Straight Jacket Night. Kit. Yeah. Wishing well? Doesn't happen often. Next time you're at a wishing well, ask to see the manager. Here's one for the guys. This one is strictly for the guys. Go into a barbershop. Tell the man you want to get your pubic hair streaked. Say nothing fancy, just frost my bush. They'll be talking about you for years. The man who had his bush hair sectioned off with aluminum foil as they try to find a way to fit you under a dryer. You'll be in the Bush Hall of Fame.
Oh,
I got a bomb in me pants. I got a bomb in me pants. Oh, a bomb in me pants. Hey, I got a bomb in me pants. Crummy, I got a bomb in me pants. Crummy, I got a bomb in me pants.
Sure thing, Matt. I guess we might end off the stream here since, you know, since I don't know when I'm gonna be live again. Still might be for Lord Joseph's birthdays, since I heard from Kara that she broke up with him. But we can't talk about, but I don't think we should talk about that here. But Matt, we should be in your shorts if we're not. But we're gonna head off the stream here. So what was your guys' favorite part? Was it the TATMRR special itself? The director's cut itself? The clips? The Unlucky Tugs video? The German lesson for latest German lesson from late Jurassic English? Or anything else? I don't know when I'll be live again. Maybe the 19th, maybe not. We'll just see So this has been James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 saying good night, and I'll see you when I can. Good night, everybody.